What's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the Wild Show, the Washington on the Washington Redskins. Of course, we lost to the Eagles. Now, ain't no big deal. It was a great game. It was more points scored than I thought we scored. Yep. But we're going to get into that into today's show. I hope y'all enjoyed last week's show. Man, it was off the hook. Cole is a trip. And Dancing Gary, you'll see more of him, that's for sure, because he is actually my neighbor at the stadium. So you might get some more of him when I go Thursday night. But check this out. Before we get started, I want to tell y'all, first of all, we are big advocates of breast cancer awareness and domestic violence. Please stop hitting people, okay? Stop hitting people. And ladies, please save your breasts, all right? All right, with that being said, man, hello panel. Y'all know who this is. This is the Washingtons. This is Mika Washington.
What up?
Daryl Washington.
What's going on?
And Jeff Washington. And I am excited to hear what y'all guys got to say this week about the Eagles game. First of all, I'd like to know individually what's everybody's overall thoughts on the game. Starting with you, Jeff.
Well, should have won.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess it's back to the drawing board again.
Yeah.
I
see that bucket hat.
I got the bucket hat on today. I know they was wearing that on training camp. That's what it feel like I'm in right now, training camp again.
Well, Daryl, what you think?
Well, I mean, overall, pleased with, I would say, 90% of the performance.
Okay.
Okay. I'm pleased with 90% of the performance.
I don't know. We can't do the back and forth. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't win one and then lose one. Win one and then lose one.
Well, we can. We'll end up getting 8-8. That's for sure. That's we ain't going nowhere like that. We don't want to do that. That's for sure. I mean, overall, I thought the Redskins played well. They came out and made a statement by scoring on the opening drive. There have been games where we come out and 3 and out, where we came down and we was sucking up the clock. We was turning in their field into our home field because there was a loud noise the first play. After that first play, everybody got quiet. And of course, when Deshaun Jackson caught his ball, everybody was like, okay, boo, whatever case may be, but whatever. I think overall, I think the Redskins played pretty well. Basically, and we'll get into this, I heard a lot of what they thought the Redskins looked like because of Kirk Cousins. So, but secondly, I'd like to ask, what grade overall would you give the offense, Jeff? Overall grade, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yesterday game?
Yeah.
C.
There.
Well, I'm not going to be too philosophical. I'll have to give them a C plus.
Okay, C plus.
I don't know if it was a quiz or a test.
Okay, so me?
I mean, they got a B to me. I mean, you were able to put up 34 points, so I gotta give you that.
I give a B minus. Well, actually, I get a team a B plus. I'll talk about what I give a B minus to later. But I give an overall grade to the team a B plus. But we're gonna find out real quick. Let's check out and see what my man Scott is talking about over in the wild corner? Because I know this week is going to be very interesting. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm Scott Dickens, and this is the Wild Corner. And you know I like to deal with subjects that make you go wow. Now I've been saying this pretty much for a long time, and a lot of people don't agree with me. I know our offensive line in some spots is a little undersized, but that's because we use that zone blocking scheme. But a lot of people have been falsely, I feel, vilifying our offensive line because of the sacks. But every sack that a quarterback gets is not always the offensive line's fault. Now, the quintessence of what I'm talking about is this past game. Kirk Cousins, who's the less mobile quarterback, didn't even get sacked one time against the Philly Rush. I went to the post office last week and I found a fan telling me that the offensive line blocking better for Cousins because they don't like RG3. That's not true. What most fans don't understand is there's a certain pocket of awareness and presence you gotta have. And one thing that RG3 does when the pressure comes, he backpedals into the outside rush, where fundamentally sound quarterbacks step up into the pocket so the rush over pursues. Just having a quarterback awareness, knowing how to step up into the pocket, and knowing how to read and throw the ball in a timely fashion keep you from being on your back. So that's another fact that I want to show you from the Wild Corner, things that make you go, wow. And I'm Scott Dickens, and this is the Wild Corner.
Yep. Scott, I like that. And I'm going to tell you something again, Now, that can be true in some cases. I mean, but, I still feel like if you are a mobile quarterback,
Right.
then you can still prevent being sacked. But I'm not going to elaborate on that because you brought up a good point.
Yeah.
So now, moving along though, let me say this. Now we gave overall thoughts on our offense. Overall thoughts on the defense. And why? Yes. Go ahead, Darryl. You can start off.
Overall, the defense,
Yeah.
I would have to give the defense, A minus.
Okay. And why?
Reason being because Shady McCoy and Sproles, they were held to basically what amounts to almost 0.5 yards per carry.
Right.
You know,
A fraction of what they normally do.
I mean, you're talking about two running backs that average 100 yards.
Right.
Held to 42 yards combined.
Okay.
With a total between the two
Exactly.
of like, I believe 47 carries.
Right.
So I have to give the offense a lot. I mean, the defense a lot of credit, man.
Okay.
The scheme was I believe schematically based on stopping that run and that short screen that Philly is known for keeping people alive with.
Right. And they did that. Jeff, wait there. So your overall score for the defense?
A minus.
A minus. Okay. Okay.
Even though we haven't been having any sacks.
Okay. Me?
I think I would have to piggyback off of Darryl only because technically, if it wasn't for the kick return, I mean, I don't believe they would have had that extra 7 points up on the board. So, it would have been 34-30.
Right. So we give them what?
Shoot, I give them an A+ for real.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't know about that. But Jeff, your thoughts on the defense and why?
Give him a B. Give him a B because we ain't got no balance on our team right now. Boy, no. But no, seriously, I give them a B because they play well all around.
Right.
I just like the way they play.
Okay. So I'll give you my grade. My grade on the defense, I think, also was I'm gonna give them an A. I'm gonna give them an A because they put a lot of pressure on Sproles. On Foles, Sproles. They took care of Sproles and put pressure on Foles. But my thing is though, they hurt him, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about anything, in the aftermath. I'm talking about during the game. They put a lot of pressure on him. I think it was a hole in our defensive lineman, man. Of course, holding could be called almost on every play. And I'm not just saying because I'm a Redskins fan, but I'm telling you right now, man, their offensive line look, they was holding them cats, and I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Their second string and third string linemen are not strong enough to hold back our guys. Matter of fact, I like how they switched up Arakpo and put him over on the right hand side. And man, I mean, he ran right past the dude. But my whole thing is, I give him an A. And speaking of special teams, we'll go to the special teams and we'll talk about them. But my thing is, when the special teams don't meet, you gotta remember this: special teams are set up to set up your position on the field.
Right.
So I put my best returners out there to get me the best field position that we can get.
Yeah.
But when they score a home run, then that's a bonus. When you take it to the house, it's a bonus. And my thing is, you still got to count it as 7 because they put their best offensive men on the receiving team. And we supposedly have our best special teams defensive players to counter that.
Yep.
And so you got to give credit where credit's due, and that is the point of their special teams beat our special teams. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So our special teams, to me, get a D. That's for sure. You know what I mean? I mean, when somebody take it back from the house for you like that.
I give a D, mine real close to the F.
But anyway, with that being said, we're gonna find out who our rookie is going to be talked about this week in the rookie lab with my man Tough Shorty, aka the Wild Man.
The Wild Man.
Yes, indeed.
Hey y'all, welcome to the lab here with Tough Shorty and my tough man, Tough Piggy. Wild Man about to tell you something about a rookie. This rookie right here is really showing he wants to be on the field, and he's going to be on the field for the long term. Bashard Breeden. I'm gonna give you a little bit of why he's going to be on the field from now on out. Alright, that young man right there showed that he is going after the ball, and then after catching the ball, this kid is trying to get up and score. Even though he didn't securely catch the ball, he made it look like he did. That's a veteran move, young man. So Bashar, man, if you keep that up, son, you're going to be in the Pro Bowl. Thanks for watching the Film Room here with Tough Piggy and the Wild Man. See you next time.
Yep, Tough Shorty, I agree. Rashad Breeland is going to be fantastic with D'Angelo Hall being sidelined for looks like the rest of the season. Now, don't be surprised because who was it?
Ryan Clark?
Nah, not Ryan Clark, but the dude who played for Dallas and he played for San Francisco. It's all about me. Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens had a
T.O.
Yeah, he had a Achilles tear and came back and played the Super Bowl, right? Is that right?
I can check that.
That was neat.
Yeah. I thought so, but anyway, but Rashad Breeland, you will have a great opportunity. That's all I can say. So Tough Shorty put it down for us, and I agree. So with that being said, now we talk about our special teams, talk about the defense and offense. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. What grade are y'all gonna give Cousins for last week's performance? Against the Eagles, and why? Jeff, you was a quarterback. Tell me what you think about what Cousins did and why.
I'm gonna look at man Scott. I'm gonna tell you, I give Cousins. I give him an A.
Okay.
For
I'm surprised.
I give him an A. The only reason I give him A, when you sit here and you look at his stats, he gets the A. Anytime you complete 30 passes out of 48, throw for 427 yards, 3 touchdowns, one interception. Of course, we throwing that many passes, that can happen. And saying that, giving him an A. Because we rating him. Well, I'm gonna rate him by game. I ain't rating him. You can't rate him by the whole season because the season is long right now. But on Sunday's game, I give him an A. Because as a quarterback, you're gonna make some good plays and you're gonna make some bad plays.
Okay, do you remember what you said about how many touchdowns he should have in his first 3 games? Now, he played
He played
2 games
two,
so
right.
far. Okay. How many touchdowns do we have?
How many he got so far?
Yeah.
What he had?
3
I
yesterday.
think he had 3 yesterday and he had 2 last week. I think it was something like that.
I think he had 4 last week.
Yeah, he beat about 41 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had 4 last week.
Well, we all joining in. So I'm gonna tell you this. Now you remember, Niles Paul put a touchdown last week,
Mm-hmm.
and Darrell Young put a touchdown last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was 2.
Okay.
Okay. Yesterday he threw one again to Darrell Young.
Right.
Okay. And then also help me.
I think
Yeah, Garcon.
yeah,
Garcon's
Garcon,
right.
and
Okay.
then Jackson.
And Jackson. So that's 3. So he got 5.
Five, okay.
So he's on track. Now you said 6. He should have 6. Or
I
you
said
eight?
yeah. I said
In 3 games.
I said 6 and 3 games.
Okay. So your grades are A. I'm gonna jump over to Mika. Mika, what do you feel about Cousins and his grade? Give me a grade for Cousins real quick.
Cousins get an A from me too. I mean, he played a very good game. I'm not gonna badmouth him or anything just because, but he played a really good game, and I would like for him to, with the stats and everything that he put up, to actually finish the game and win. You know, because considering what everybody else is saying, and I'm saying everybody else meaning the commentators and the analysts, this is a quarterback-driven league, so they're counting on the quarterback to finish and win the game.
Right. That's right.
Darryl, what do you think?
Well, I mean, we can bring up a good point.
Okay.
But I mean, when you put that kind of pressure on he did his job yesterday.
Right.
So I mean, you had to almost give him an A squared.
Right.
I mean, because he did what he needed to do
Okay.
for the Redskins to win.
Mm-hmm.
They lost it in other areas.
Okay.
So if you rate Kirk Cousins, I got to give him an A plus 2.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, I disagree with all y'all. I'm giving Kirk Cousins a B, a straight B. Ain't no B minus, ain't no B plus. He got a B. I'm gonna tell you, get a B because, first of all, because starts with B, and because you did not complete that 4th quarter drive,
Right.
son, you get a B. You understand me? I'm telling you right now. You the starter right now. Okay, you not the backup. You the starter. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing about my reps and all that kind of stuff. You was crushing the first part. And for everybody that's talking about how good he played and what he did, he didn't do nothing when we needed him to do it. Okay. You had 4 downs to get 10 yards to get us in field goal range. So I'm telling you right now, my grade is a B. That's what you get. And next week, or let's say Thursday, when you play the New York Giants, you might be get an A because they scrubs. All right? Now, check that out. And now we're going to go to Mika and find out what Mika talking about on Football 101.
Let's go, me.
What's up? I'm Mika, and this is Football 101. So this week I'm going to talk about the hit that Big Baby Baker gave to number 9, Nick Foles, which was legal. Just want to let y'all know it was a legal hit. But it caused a little scuffle after the hit. And that's what I mainly want to talk about. Because with the hit being legal and number 71 on, which was turned into the defense at that point, Peters, he felt as though, you know, that was a cheap shot. But in the end, you ended up getting yourself ejected. Now, what I want to point out is we already had a bunch of penalties called on us anyway, because they weren't trying to give us nothing. And we all know when we go into our division rivals' home field, they don't like us. So the point of the matter is we don't want to give them nothing to add on to what they already gonna call on us anyway. Because if you ask me, they come ready with all the things that they're gonna call on us, even if they're not the right call. So with that, Baker, now I know your natural reaction is to fight back. But, you know, it's unnecessary be done because we need you on the field. We need you. We need your enthusiasm. We need your mentality. We need everything that you bring to the Washington Redskins defense on that field. So, I'm not going to suggest that it happens next time, but if it does, just play smart. Because you're still in play. Play smart. Know that I'm not going to do nothing because what they're going to do, they're going to call it on the second person they see and not the first. So, this is what you do. You step back, throw your hands up, and let the referee do what he's going to do. Give him the opportunity to make the right call so that he ain't got nothing on you. I'm Mika, and this is Football 101.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's interesting. I'm glad you brought that up. Mika, you always had some good topics for your Football 101. Check this out. I was gonna ask the group anyway.
Right.
You know, what were your overall thoughts on the hit by Baker? You know what I mean? Now I saw it, knowing what I know about the game, or thinking out what I know about the game. You know, I didn't think it was a bad hit. I don't think it was a deliberate to hurt the quarterback hit. It was a good hit. You're on the field, it's like when you boxing. Before the bell ring, and you know they already hit the thing, let you know it's 10 seconds left, and you in the ring, and now they count it down, and you figure in your head, you know it's about 10 seconds, and then ding, boom, you get punched in the face. You're supposed to always have your hands up, so you can
Check
get
yourself
punched in
at
the
all
face.
times.
You get punched in the
Referee
face.
tape. Check yourself at all times.
That's right. Okay, so there you go. So what do you think about that hit?
Well, first and foremost, it was an interception.
Okay.
Once you intercept the ball, that quarterback ain't a quarterback no more.
Right.
He a defender.
That's right.
If he don't get knocked on his rear end, then get the heck away from my ball curve.
That's it.
You're supposed to put that in.
What you say, Tefshaw?
Well, I say, Baker, keep cooking him like you cooking, Baker. You fried him up, son.
Like
That's
that.
how you get it. That's all I got to say.
Okay, Darryl.
If it was me, yeah, I'm getting thrown out the game. I'm taking the same shot. I mean, it's my chance to take the quarterback out. So I'm knowing with the quarterback. I'm knowing he's on the field. I'm taking him out.
Okay, now that's interesting. But as a quarterback, Jeff, you know you play quarterback. I mean.
Oh yeah, I saw the hit. I think it was a clean hit.
Okay.
And if it was me, if I was a quarterback, I'd have been running to the bench.
That's right.
I would
Y'all
go
do
that
right.
way because
Get over the other side.
it's just like Scott said. Absolutely. When you throw an interception, I become a defender.
That's right.
I'm trying that because that's the quarterback first thing. If he can get that man that he just threw the ball
Right.
to.
And how many quarterbacks have we seen made the tackle?
Because Cam Newton will tackle you in a minute.
That's right.
Okay, he's a big dude.
He's 6'4".
Okay, so now we're gonna move right along with this.
It's a hard knock life.
And we're gonna do this real quick. Redskins versus Giants Thursday night. We all know that they don't really like that quick turnaround. What do you think that the good and bad of that quick turnaround for a Thursday night game after you play the Sunday game, especially physical as the game was for us, you know, on Sundays? Anybody?
The good is we mad about the loss, so we about to punish the Giants because it's their fault we lost.
Okay.
It's their fault.
Okay, Meek, what you think?
I'm a little skeptical about all the injuries we have. So with the game we played on Sunday and then we had one on Thursday, it's kind of like how we gonna, get those people ready.
Okay. I mean, Darryl, tough show.
Well, I'm going to say this, Mike. Because we get to play so quickly again, Kirk Cousins, that fourth quarter interception you threw, man, it's about to be the fifth quarter right now. So let's get ready to play.
Wow. Okay. Redemption. Okay. Jeff.
Well, I'm looking for us to come back, bounce back, score a lot of points. I think we're gonna score some more points like we did Saturday. We're gonna score about 30-some points like that.
Okay.
I think that it's gonna be a good game.
Okay.
So kind of piggybacking off of what Jeff said, it's like a continuation of the game. They don't have a long lag in between, so it still should have that momentum going.
Right.
Bad part about it, with the long list of injuries they got, no time for real recovery.
I guess the good thing is we're playing home too, though, so the crowd will be behind us.
Yeah.
Because
That's what I'm saying.
that adrenaline gets to going, so that should be good. So with that being said, I got some questions for y'all. What's your predictions for the Giants versus Redskins Thursday night football? Go ahead. You start with you. Go ahead.
It's gonna be 37-10.
37.
Smoke them like a pack of cool.
Okay, Jeff.
Well, you know, I figure with the tad bit of injuries that we have, I'm looking at we can score points. I'm looking maybe like 31-14.
31-14. Okay. Touchdown.
I'm gonna say 27-17.
27-17. Okay. Me?
I'm gonna go with the score I had last week. That's what I want. 35-10.
35-10. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. And DKW?
I like to see us score at least 37 points. I know we can get it with Kurt, and
The Giants second.
it's a must-needed win. Giants secondary not that highly ranked, so we definitely gonna win. It's a must-needed game. We got the Redskins. What did I say? 37. I'm gonna give them 17.
37-17. Okay. And I'm gonna quickly just say,
I don't believe in Eli, but you know.
yeah. I'm gonna say also, I'm gonna give us another 35 points. I say 35-14 is what the score might end up being based on what we've seen so far. So, with that being said, man, we need this win. It's Thursday night coming up, man. I hope y'all enjoy the Wild Show. And what I want y'all to know is, we got something special we want to do here. We want y'all to get into this prediction thing also. So this is my man Black's version of this t-shirt for the Redskins right now. I'm so DC. If you'd like to win this t-shirt on the Wild Show, give us your prediction and why. In other words, if you say 35-10, tell me 35-10 Redskins or Giants or whoever you're predicting, and tell me that you think we'll win by a field goal from fullback or interception from the defense or whatever. I need that because if the scores are the same, I can tell you who the winner is. So please make sure that you get in on comments and try to win this I'm So DC t-shirt. And also tell them the rest of it.
So if you would like to win this, hit us up on Facebook at Wow, the Washingtons on the Washington Redskins. And then head on over to Twitter at _WOW1932. And then make sure you hit us up on Instagram, Washingtons on Washington. And then click the subscribe button on YouTube so you can get everything first. That's Washingtons on Washington. And then if you want to send us your predictions secretly, email us at washingtonsonwashington@gmail.com.
Alright, y'all know that I say it every week, and I'm going to say it until the day I die. That HTTR doesn't mean hater,
Not at all.
but it does mean hell to the Redskins.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching the Wild Show. The Washington's on the Washington Redskins. I am Tough Shorty, aka the Wild Man. See you next time.
Peace.